Make sure you tune into Dominion TV every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Download the app. You can get it on Roku and Apple, and get ready for an awesome kingdom time. We're empowering young women and women to be the best that God has purposed them to be. Hey y'all, welcome to Evolve with Shauna Marie. Listen, I am so excited, as I am every Wednesday, and I know you are too, to be able to continue to break the silence. I gotta say this. I had so many people inboxing me and messaging me about their testimonies of domestic violence, how they've been victims, how they've been overcomers, you know, how they get out. Shauna, what can I do? Where can I go? And I thought it was extremely important to bring not just me, but someone else into this picture, right? Someone who has a testimony that's relatable to yours. Someone has a testimony about how they went through domestic violence, right? And how they came out, because we are overcome by what? The blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So we want to be able to use that testimony to be able to heal, deliver, and give liberty to others. So thank you again for joining us. I want to introduce my amazing guest on this evening. Y'all. Author, mentor, motivational speaker, entrepreneur. She's got a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Miss Freda Campbell.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey. I am glad to be here.
You?
I am great. I'm blessed.
Listen, thank you so much for coming and for sharing. You said something that was so powerful, and you said that you hope that your story, your
Yes.
testimony,
Yes.
would be able to open up the prison doors for other women.
Yes.
That
the key.
It's the key.
The key. Yes.
The key.
The key.
That your story is the key. I hope y'all hear that. That's your story. Because if you're out there and you're like, you know, I shouldn't tell my story. I'm ashamed, because many of us, even in church, right?
Right.
We're ashamed of our testimony. We're ashamed of what we grew up in or what we had to go through, our experiences. But it's like you said, those experiences shaped and molded us and formed and fashioned us into who God wanted us to become.
Right.
You can't be it without the story. Like you can't.
Right.
So I found that so powerful that you said your story is the key.
The key to unlock the prison for other women.
Good God Almighty. Tell us your story.
Okay. My story, of course, you know, there's different types of abuse.
Absolutely.
A lot of people are not aware of the different types of abuse. Right. You have physical abuse, the kicking, punching, pushing, shoving. Mm-hmm. You have sexual abuse. Right. A lot of people don't know in a relationship you can have sexual abuse, because if you're in a situation and you're saying no, no means no.
Say that again.
If you're in a situation, in a relationship. She didn't say a stranger. She said in a relationship there can be sexual abuse. Sexual abuse.
If you say no, it's no.
No, it's no. And a lot of people are not aware of that. Then also you have emotional abuse. Right. Where you're being belittled, put down all the time. Then also you have financial abuse. Yeah. Financial abuse, and when your partner has control over your money, you give your money to them. When you get paid, it's not your money, it's their money. So a lot of people are not aware of the different, there's more than one abuse. It's not always physical all the time. Right. Oh my. And that's how we miss it, or how we go, oh, that's not me, or not someone that I know, because we're thinking about just physical or the cussing out or that type thing. We're not thinking about the controlling part of it. Right, right. So share your testimony. Okay, my testimony is me experiencing family abuse. And my mom, growing up, which I was 3 years old,
Wow.
she always said that I was the best packer.
Wow.
Because when we were at my dad's house and the violence started, and the first thing I would do is go and pack my bag because, you know, it's time to go home because we would go over there on the weekends.
Right.
So I grew up seeing my mama continuously go through domestic abuse, the harsh words.
Right.
And my dad, in reality, he was a good person, but when he would drink, turned to a whole different person.
That was me. Yeah.
He was a different
Yeah.
person. So eventually, you know, as years going and going of experiencing the abuse,
Right.
you know, my mom, she got the strength to leave. She leave and she didn't
Amen.
look back. But then going forward, growing up when I was in high school,
Right.
I experienced a situation which is teen abuse.
As
And
a teen.
Yes, as a teen.
That has to be addressed as a teen
As a
because we think
teen.
it's just women and men. No, our teenagers are experiencing domestic violence.
Right.
So what happened as a teenager?
As a teenager, you know, I thought I had the perfect guy. You know, you want the little boyfriend, and I think me more or less, it was like looking for attention.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of things I would go through, you know, it came possessive. I'm yours. Nobody else can have you.
Right.
On and on and on. So eventually it came to a situation that, you know, and I tell my daughters this every day.
Right.
And I actually just recently had a conversation with my daughter, and I told her, look at me. I said, you can blink your eye. Your life can change in a blink of an eye.
In a blink of an eye.
And that is, you know, so true. I was pushed up against the wall in this situation, and I ended up cutting him.
Wow.
Because he hit me, and it's like I clicked.
Right.
So
that was a trigger.
Right.
From childhood.
Right.
And that's what we missed. Those are triggers. What, you know, we are a product of our environment, and what we go through during our childhood shapes sometimes who we become, and
Right.
and those things become triggers. So when he pushed, whoa, 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 you're not about to hit me.
set it off.
Right, set it off.
And
Don't do that, y'all.
yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. And thankful, you know, God was
Right.
in this situation, and
Right.
admits that I could have went to a girl's home
Right.
because that was put up in the air.
Right.
Things could have gone differently. So, you know, I'm so thankful that God saw different for me and my future.
Right.
So leaving there, going on, still I was a teenager.
Right.
Still meet this new guy. Would say looking for love. Oh, he's the one. He's the
Right.
one.
It's a cycle.
He's nice. He's got the curly hair. You know, looking at all that type
Right.
of stuff. And get with him. I end up getting pregnant.
Wow.
So teen mom. So, you know, I'm thinking to myself, how can this happen to me? But why not?
Right.
You know, it happened. And in this situation, I was 16 when I became
Right.
pregnant.
Right.
My baby was born May the 30th, 1989.
Yeah.
What a lot of people do not know, I got married April 28th, 1989, because I did not want to be in a relationship and not be married. I felt that I was
Wow.
failing God. And my mom, she loved us and she took
Yeah.
great care of us.
Right.
But anything, she supported me in everything that I
Right.
wanted to do.
Right.
So I was, here I am, a teenager,
Right.
married, playing house, still going to school, a child.
And you know, that is so powerful still, because even as a teenager, you're saying, I want to please God. Like I know I've kind of gotten off track here, but I still want to do it the right way. How, lead us through briefly what your healing process was, because you've seen all these things, been through all these things. Now you're a teenage mom and dealing with all these different emotions, dealing with, you know, all the things that domestic violence brings about,
Right.
the verbal, the mental, the emotional, the psychological, the physical. What started your healing process?
My healing process did not start until I walked away from him.
Wow.
With him, you know, we were married, but I stayed with my mom.
Right.
But he would social distance me from my family.
Isolation.
I had to stay in the room.
Yeah.
Right, isolation. I had to stay in the
Yeah.
room. I could not leave out the room until he said it was okay for me to leave out the room. Now, when I went outside the room, I smiled to my mom like it was
Right.
okay, because I didn't want her to, get in trouble, because I'm her child.
Right.
So the last time that enough was enough,
Right.
because it became physical, isolation.
So you're going through all of it: physical,
Yes.
isolation, exclusion, the mental. I mean, the verbal, the emotional. What do you say to the young teenager watching right now? Because we've addressed women, but I want to address the young women.
Yes.
What do you say quickly to them if they're going through right now? What would your word of encouragement be to them?
To love yourself, and also never believe when your boyfriend hits you that he loves you, because it's the first thing that they would say. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love you.
I love you.
I was told that same thing, and so I felt that it was love.
Right.
When in reality, I had to learn to love myself.
Yeah.
When I learned to love myself, then that's when things change, and I realized that this is not right. It's not okay.
It's not.
It's not okay. And with me having daughters,
Oh, it's
that's why I
imperative.
began to start telling my story and speaking to my
That's
daughters,
right.
because I don't want them to experience the same situation.
And your testimony breaks that cycle, right?
Yes.
Now quickly tell us, you have a book, Healing. It's amazing. I have the book, it's amazing. I want you to tell people how to get this book, because I think it's gonna help them get through any situation where you need to be healed.
Right.
Tell them how to get in contact with you.
You can contact me. My Facebook page is Arthur Freda Campbell, or either Freda Campbell. My email is fcampbell18@gmail.com. And then also the book is available on Amazon as well. And that's Healing Within, Becoming a Better Me.
Healing Within, Becoming a Better You. Listen, I want to thank you for your testimony. This is her first time being on TV sharing this. I'm telling you, I'm excited, because I love when we begin to, as believers, share our testimony to help deliver, to help heal, to help save, to help set free. If you are out there and you're a teenager, you're a young girl, and this has resonated with you, I want you to just take a moment and just ask God for his help. Just ask God to just come into your hearts. Surrender every bit of hurt, everything that you've been through, every word curse they've spoken over you, everything that you thought was love. I want you to surrender that to God. And I want you to ask God to come into your heart. If you don't know Christ, I'm going to give you an invitation every week to allow God to come into your heart. Listen, God is a God of forgiveness. He forgives us. He heals us. He loves us. So allow him to come into your hearts, come into your spirit, your soul, heal you, deliver you, and set you free from what you're in. God loves you, and there is nothing you can do about it. Yes. Thank you for continuing to join us every week on Dominion TV, every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. God bless you. We love you. Continue to be the light and the salt. Shine, shine, sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all know what it is. Shauna Marie on Dominion TV. It's Shauna Marie with the Evolve Talk Show. Listen, if this show has been blessing you, I need you to email in your prayer requests and your testimonies. And if you want to partner with us, make sure you email us at evolvetalkshow.com.